Hello. Hey Tom. Gimme a sec, my friend. Okay, hand.
Hey there, folks, and welcome back to the Gamer's Grotto. Today we're going to be playing Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. This is a game that just came out today for the PlayStation 5, PC, Switch, and the Xbox, if I remember correctly. And it is based off of the original book Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock and the movie Vertigo by, again, Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock is a old horror mystery writer who influenced many modern day writers such as Stephen King and various other authors. I have never seen the original Vertigo movie, however, I have seen his other movies like Psycho and The Birds and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to be hopping right into this right now. Let's play some Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. So we're gonna be I'm gonna be using my I've already beaten the game. I did a run through of it just to make sure, obviously, that the game worked properly. Because a lot of games do come out and they are kind of buggy. This one obviously not. So yeah, we're gonna be hopping right into this right now. Let's play some Vertigo.
Ah! Dad! Dad?
Anguished face.
My car! Jenny!
Oh, come on.
Let go! Let go of me! They're in the car! Jenny! I killed my family! Faye! I'm like my dad!
How did this all happen?
It'll explain
like
it.
him.
It'll explain it all. It's a really long game. I'm going to tell you this right now. This game is about 15 hours long. This story. It's quite long for an adventure game. It'll be in multiple parts, unfortunately, but it is a really good game. Now you're going to see the camera pan out here in a second of Mrs. Lomas's out of Mrs. Lomas's field of view here. And if you look up to the upper left, you're going to see a cameo by Alfred Hitchcock. Back in the day, Alfred Hitchcock always cameoed in his movies, and he's obviously been long dead, but they CGI'd him as a cameo right in the upper right corner. So there you go. There's Alfred Hitchcock watching the movie alongside Mrs. Lomas. It's kind of funny. It sounds like she was watching a Western.
Hi, sweetie. Thanks for getting back to me so quickly. It's about an old client, a friend from Big Sur, Ed Miller. He claims it's his fault that his daughter and her mother are dead. He was driving when their car went off a cliff, and he tried to kill himself. He's been in the hospital for a week. can't get out of bed because of vertigo, I think. Oh, and he was dehydrated. Probably because of alcohol.
Robert?
If you could, I would take care of everything. Travel expenses, hotels, fees,
Robert?
whatever you need.
I think I remember this Ed Miller. The writer? The one it all started with?
Alfred Hitchcock passed away in 1980, and there is a 2022 game out about his 1958th film. I have no words, what a legend. And I just googled.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool facts about this game too. So, here's a fun fact for you. So, Alfred Hitchcock had a certain way of filming his movies. He had a certain way with cinematography and everything, and camera angles and lighting and all that kind of stuff. So, the creators of this game literally watched all of his old movies and based their filming, their camera angles, their work, their music off of his old films. So they made it as truthful as his films as they could in terms of lighting, camera angles, and music. As a matter of fact, the composer they hired to do the music for this game is a sound-alike composer for one of the composers for Alfred Hitchcock movies. So they went all out on this.
Claire Miller? I'm Dr. Lomas. Robert Kerrigan asked...
Doctor, you have no idea how grateful I am to you for bringing Ed home. It's a long drive from L.A. When will you get here?
If all goes well, early tomorrow morning. I want to get started with that immediately.
I'll be waiting for you.
A pleasure meeting you, Ed. I'm Dr. Lomas.
Doctor in what exactly? Doctor?
So this lady is the main character, huh?
No, there's actually multiple characters you play as. You play as Mrs. Lomas, you play as Ed, and you play as a cop investigating.
Masters in...
There's multiple endings based on how you play.
Systemic and family psychotherapy from the University of Michigan.
Why, Robert?
And...
Why? God.
Doctorate in clinical psychology from Stanford.
Slow clap.
Why? I'll give you free rein over my memories, my trauma, my room, my troubles.
Who's that guy think he is?
You got 1 hour. One.
He doesn't trust Psychologist. He's a writer. Writers are very... one thing I should mention about this game is this is a modern take on the actual original movie. So this takes place in 2022. The original movie took place obviously in the 1950s because that was when it was made. This is a modern take on Vertigo. So it uses all modern technology. They have smartphones, the internet, computers, all that kind of stuff. So it's really interesting to take an old film from the 50s and modernize it into a video game. It's actually really cool. And so I have to admire them for that. All right, so let's see. Let's look at his stuff first. Empathize with Ed.
When was the last time he wore them? If I had this kind of vertigo and no other choice but to walk, I'd prefer the cold floor too. Few factors can shatter self-esteem like a lack of full autonomy regarding one's excretory system. No wonder Ed is in this state. Sorry to insist, Dr. Leonard, but the patient's dizziness, nausea, anxiety are triggered by what exactly?
Anything, even just taking a few steps.
About that.
Straight to my troubles, huh? With all of those degrees, I'd have expected a little more psychology? Nobody's wiping my ass, if that's what you mean. I'll take nauseated over nauseous any day.
Fair. Let's question him about his slippers.
Nice slippers.
Very subtle, Doctor. The clock is ticking, Doctor.
So near the beginning of the game, Ed treats her with
Thank
hostility.
You for sharing with us, editor.
Yeah. So near the beginning of this game, Ed is very hostile towards the Doctor because writers are very closed individuals. They don't like people getting involved in their lives for the most part, is what I've noticed. And so near the beginning, he is very hostile towards her because he thinks, oh, she's a psychologist. Also, psychologists are out to get you. They want you to think that you're a whack job. They want to put you behind a mental institution or whatever. And so he's very off-putting towards her and is treating her like shit. But as the game will go on, as you'll see when the game goes on, he starts to really appreciate her and what she's doing. So near the beginning, obviously, he's going to have some hostility.
No books, no remote, no tablet, no phone. How does he spend his time?
All right, let's talk to you, Ed. Let's do an empathize with.
He's lost. He knows that he'll never recover on his own, but that doesn't keep him from feeling threatened by me. Or is that just his way of asking for help?
The patient shows no signs of injury to the inner ear. This rules out any physiological cause. This could be a case of acrophobia with neurological origins in the recent traumatic episode, as you suggested.
What about his daughter and that woman? Do we know anything?
On paper, Mr. Miller has no children. As for that woman named Faye, there's nothing. However, with regards to your request to treat him outside of the hospital...
He's my patient, Doctor. Should we get started?
Tick-tock, Doctor.
You say it's your fault that your daughter and her mother died?
And you don't want to believe me. Of course.
There aren't any birth records connecting you to a daughter.
I hadn't acknowledged paternity yet. Everything happened so fast.
How do you feel right now?
Pretty fucking shitty. Like when some idiot comes and pours salt on your wound.
If you're only going to give me an hour, it could at least be a fruitful one.
I mean, that's true.
Shitty?
You could be nice.
Why? Why?
Because I lost a daughter? Because I killed 2 people? Because everyone treats me like I'm crazy? Because I pee in a bottle from a Dali painting? Because everything is surreal? Because of you. Does shitty work, or do you want me to keep going?
Well, okay. Yeah, first one. I'm gonna...
Ed, I'm here to help you.
Right. I'm sure money has nothing to do with it. How
Keith.
much does Robert pay you?
Why do you think Robert Kerrigan asked me to see you?
Because he's loaded, feels guilty, is simply bored.
I thought you were friends.
What difference does that make?
Convince me that this woman Faye exists.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
It was about a year ago.
So there is a lot of twists and turns in this game. I am going to say this right now. It is a very long adventure game. For an adventure game, it is very long. Most adventure games are usually about an hour, 2 hours max. This one, yeah, this is going on. This is almost 20 hours in length, this game. And
I
it
just
has...
sat down to work. I'd had writer's block for years. But I remembered something I made up in an interview.
And here today to talk about how to revive your creativity is Ed Miller, author of Face to the Ground, our book recommendation of the month. Ed, can I call you Ed? Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Though I wasn't too sure you took bribes. Pretty good caviar, right?
Just to be clear, you're joking here. Remember, you're on public radio.
Even better, no one's listening.
All right. So, Ed, have you ever experienced blank page syndrome?
Constantly.
And how do you deal with it?
I do a kind of, I don't know, warm-up? If the mind doesn't want to start, then we have to ask the body to. So I let my eyes search for a starting point.
So this part here, we're just choosing his starting point. Birds, I believe the birds thing represents the movie The Birds. It seems like a subtle reference to the Alfred Hitchcock movie The Birds. You start with the tree, and I think that's the only two options we have. I think we're going to start with the birds. It's one of my favorite movies, by the way. If you haven't seen the Birds movie by Alfred Hitchcock, it's definitely worth.
Ground, grinning, squinting face.
You want ground? Okay, we can do ground. You want the tree? That's the only thing we can do on the ground is the tree. So let's do the tree then. So choose as a starting point.
When my eyes find the word, then it's my fingers' turn. I let them write whatever they want after that word. The trick is not to think. Let them be free.
So this part here, we get to choose how we'll start out his story. So do you want to do fear, repulsion, or rage? I'll let you pick, Tom. And then we'll see how your story turns out.
Repulsion.
Repulsion, of course. You cut down the family tree, but it's rotten inside. Worms rush out and flood our home. Now we've got judgment, disappointment, or guilt.
Disappointment.
Disappointment, alrighty. If this is what my family was hiding, who am I ask you? Now we've got disgust and rebellion.
Rebellion.
And rebellion, alright. You're my enemy. Them? They're my army. All right. And there's the start of his story. One of them. Like most writers, Ed is distracted by easy noises, which will completely take his mind off of his writing. So his pet cat, yeah, has distracted him now.
Really?
And this is where the game starts to become like an adventure game, where we walk around, pick up objects, all that kind of fun stuff. That is commonplace.
Hi! Guess who's calling? I bet you don't even know how I got your number. The thing is, I'd like to see you again. Oh, I think I lost an earring. If you...
So like, I don't care. Dad, screw your earring. It's mine now. I'll wear it later on. All right.
Petronius, that's quite a name for a cat.
Yes, it is. It's a cool name.
Do I hear higher? Remember its original owners. No doubt it was put to good use considering their history.
I had to have my cat put to sleep very recently, so hearing cat meows makes me sad.
Ah, shit. Sorry, J-Rock. Sorry to hear that.
35,000 going once.
I'm trying not. I promise I'm not trying to bring you down here with this game. Unfortunately, you won't hear the cat for much longer because all he wants is food. We're gonna feed him in a second. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, though, J-Rock. I greatly appreciate it. And tonight we're playing Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, which just came out today. For the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox, and Switch. We're playing it right now on the We're playing it right now on the PS5. And it is a really good mystery horror adventure game.
Meow.
Dude, do not mock your cat. Just feed him. Come on. What are you meowing at him for? Crazy. Just feed him. Yes, feed him. Feed him. Important. Nah. The door can wait. Responsible pet owners must take care of animals first.
Please, open the door.
That is not a Samuel. All right. No.
My cat
Philbo.
would have jumped on a table already.
Your pet is more important than whoever is at the door. All right. There we go. Cat is fed.
Hi.
Hi?
It hurts.
We'll have to amputate. Yes.
There should be a saw around here somewhere. Help yourself.
Seriously?
No, just kidding.
Exactly. Can you help me? My battery's dead and there are no other houses nearby.
Ugh. I'm no doctor, but that looks really
Don't
bad.
be a D, man grinning squinting face.
I'm kind of in the middle of something, but I'll take you to the hospital.
No, don't. I'm between jobs. No insurance, no money. I need to lie down. Please?
Don't worry. The hospital bill's on me.
What? No, I couldn't. What if it's nothing? I need to rest.
If you bleed to death, you mop it up.
Wait, what? No, that's not how that works. If you bleed to death, you mop it up? So she comes back from the dead and mops up her blood? Is that what you're trying to say?
You should ask before you actually lean on the person.
If you bleed to death, you mop it up.
Hold on. Slower. Hold on. Not so fast.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this would be faster if I carried you.
I can walk.
That cat does not like her. I'm saying right now.
Ow! Fine. Carry me.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna grab you here, okay? And here. And lift you up. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Is that okay with you?
That's okay with me.
All right, here we go.
All right. Hey, am I that heavy?
If you had taken your backpack off...
That cat animated very well, I might add.
Yeah, I think they might have used mocap on a lot of this stuff. I don't know. This is a very indie game. It's made by Microids.
All right.
Who is best known for the Black Sad game that I streamed last time.
All right.
Oh. Phew. Finally. Thank you.
So if you guys remember the Black Sad game, it was one where we played as a cat detective in a world of anthropomorphs. And that was made by the same people who made this game. It actually is using the same engine, actually. I'm going up to right. I should be turned... Are you good?
Are you good? Comfortable?
Wow.
As comfortable as I can be, I guess.
Why did he say that so sarcastically?
What did you say your name was?
I didn't. I didn't say.
I didn't say what my name was.
HMM?
Oh. Thanks, Mr. Mysterious. I'm Faye. If you could bring me some ice.
Hand me your phone and I'll charge it for you. It's no problem at all.
Yeah. So his lack of social skills is due to him being secluded.
I left my car outside the Forest Park entrance. I'll go over there and let you be once the swelling goes down. All right?
Yeah, so he has a complete lack of social skills, and again, that's due to the fact that he's living in the middle of the woods in a secluded, beautiful home, I might add. But you know, living alone and not really having much contact with the outside world. That's wine bottles, all right.
Introvert 101 level, but it's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to hide our wine from her just because we don't really know this woman. She just kind of showed up at our door with a busted ankle, so we don't need her stealing all our wine and becoming an alcoholic. All right. Take away leftovers. Throw them out. Why are they just sitting there? Clean up after yourself, bro. Don't feed it to the cat. No.
What? You don't cook either, pet?
Pet. Staring at it's not going to help it clean itself up, you know? It's, yeah, clean up. Very good. All right, perfect. And is there anything back here? Nope. Lost socks. Well. All right. I think... Oh. Freezer. We need the ice. That's right. We need the ice for her.
Oh, all right. If you can bring me some ice.
Don't be a dick. Just get her the ice.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my god. Lost socks? Grinning, squinting face, I need the thing in my home.
Right? Totally, same. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Does it hurt?
It'll fall asleep with the ice. So will I.
Okay. Alright, don't leave Faye cold. Alright, so we got a blanket over here, which I'm assuming we'll just grab and put on her. He's getting annoyed with her. He's just like, oh my god, all this work. All I want to do is write my story. Ah. No, give it to the girl. Petronius, you have that blanket all the time.
Come on, get off of there. Come on, move it. Move it.
Wow, damn. Just hurls the cat. Alright. There you go. Now you are warm, and I can go back to fucking writing. After 6 hours. What are my objectives? Charge phone and get back to work ASAP. Okay, the phone charger's upstairs, so... phone charger. Ah, checking my phone first. Whoops.
I see you've read the message. You're obviously not going to answer me, right? My friends warned me about you. Fine. Screw the earring.
Okay. Bye now. Let's charge her phone. Alright. And now we go back to our writing. Sit down to work.
Ed reminds me of Leo from A Way Out for some reason.
Yeah, you know what? They have very similar facial features. You're right, they do. Except Leo is a bit more of a jerk than Ed is, in my opinion. Leo's more sarcastic.
Mr. Mysterious, you there?
Hey, feeling better?
I think so. Thanks. Hey, the ice worked. My ankle looks brand spanking new.
Yeah, you healed quickly.
Always have. By the way, thanks for the blanket.
Thank Pet. It's his blanket.
The cat? Bold move. I'd definitely go with a cold girl over a pissed cat. Besides, I usually warm up fast. Have you eaten? I'm hungry.
I can order something online.
Something? My favorite.
It's the local specialty. I ordered it yesterday. And the day before. There might even be leftovers in the fridge.
Something left over? Even better. I'll check the fridge. Don't order anything, okay?
You could have tried to make something, it could be fun.
I think even if you chose that option, I think she'll probably force you not to. She'll be like, oh, don't worry about that. I'll just check the fridge. Because I can't picture them allowing the whole cooking. I can't picture this turning into a cooking simulator. All right, so we have two options now, Tom. Fear and rage. So you pick from either one of those.
Fear.
You may eat the fruit from any other tree, but never this one. Now we have obedient, frightened, and wounded.
Wounded.
The couple is wounded because he who once gave them everything now doesn't trust them. Now we have devastated and ridiculed.
Ridiculed.
Why, they ask. The celestial voice shrugs its shoulders. I'm bored of laughing just at myself.
Someone looks pleased. Am I interrupting a special moment?
Huh?
Porn? Something left over? Porn.
It's something I'm writing.
Mr. Mysterious finally makes a reveal. What do you write? Hopefully not mysteries. That would be too predictable.
If I told you...
Jesus, girl. Not so fast.
Mysterious. I love it. Here, you've earned this. Consider it my way of saying thank you.
So she found my wine. That's all I'm taking from that. The wine I hid, she fucking went out of her way to take it.
A toast?
Yeah, why not, you thief?
Okay, but I hid that wine, lol.
Right? Exactly. She freaking stole our wine.
May I ask where you carried this from?
Your kitchen. I was looking for something left over in the cabinets, and...
You raided my kitchen.
Huh. I thought you knew about wine.
Are you dumb?
Did you find my pot stash as well?
Yeah, later.
Full-bodied with a deep ruby hue. Hints of red currant. Floral notes. Sweet tannins, thoroughly integrated acidity, persistent aftertaste. Red?
I'm sold. A toast to you.
That was terrible. That was her describing red wine. She could have just said red wine. We didn't need to hear all this bullshit.
Anything else you want to know? Ask. You have until I finish my glass. The riskier the
Hard
question,
words to me.
the bigger the sip.
What do you do? What are you doing in Cerro Lake? How old are you? Let's do what are you doing in Cerro Lake? Because it's like
What are
a
you doing
secluded
in
place.
Cerro Lake?
Guess. I'm looking for someone.
Oh.
Who?
I'm not sure yet, to be honest. Short sip.
That's a short sip? You're an alcoholic, ma'am. That was not a short sip.
I'm not about to ask you the classic work or study
Sure.
question. But, do you work or study?
Neither. I just finished my degree.
In?
Psychology.
Oh, good.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Short sip. All right, you've got one more. Make it count.
Wow, that's formal. Do you want to spend the night? No, I'm not saying that. I don't want this creepy... She's stealing my goddamn wine. What was she gonna take next? My cat? Are you staying at a motel?
Are you sleeping at a motel?
Okay, just walk away. That's fine. Good answer. Good answer.
Do you want me to find myself one?
That's not what I said.
Words. Now I get why you're so well spoken. Wolf, Bierce, Plath, Poe, a host of tragic deaths. Should I be scared?
My favorite one's missing. The son of the Black Corsair.
Black? It says red.
Emilio Salgari,
The subtitle said red.
Mm-hmm.
How did he die?
These damn voice actors changing the lines.
Suicide.
I should be scared. Hey, look! One who's alive. I'm saved.
That's literally the book that this guy made.
Do you like Ed Miller?
That's him. Do you not? He's an idiot. Let's go for do you not. Let's keep this mysterious.
You say it as if you didn't.
He's an idiot, grinning, squinting face.
You know what? Me and that guy have history.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
So, what kind of history?
The bad kind.
Oh.
Makes no sense. You're making shit up because that's Ed Miller. You are a liar, woman. First you take my wine, now you're making shit up. Did he ditch you after hooking up? Did he take advantage of you? Did he steal your wine? Ah, yes. Did he steal your wine?
Wait. Say no more. He stole your wine.
I wouldn't have let him.
Yeah, but you're fine with stealing mine.
About 13? I was obsessed with this book. Well, the cheapo edition. I heard he was doing a book signing at Rossmore Books. I pretended I was sick to skip school, but my parents didn't buy it. I tried to leave during recess and got caught. After school, I ran so fast that one of my heels broke and I twisted my ankle. But I made it. I got in line and waited and waited. And when there were only 3 people left in front of me, this old guy showed up. His editor, I think. White hair, white suit. You still here? What about the radio interview? And he took him away. The end. I never even saw his face. Getting grounded felt worse than the ankle, but not nearly as bad as the letdown. Anywho, 13 years old.
The cheapo edition you had didn't have a picture of Miller, did it?
I'd remember.
Tell her, man.
This edition does. Don't you want to see his face?
Yes. No.
No?
Of course. That's why you didn't want to tell me your name.
What?
I have to see this with my own... Oh!
Petronius, what did I tell you, huh? Sorry, your ankle.
It's fine, it's fine. I think he doesn't like me, is all.
He doesn't like any girl. He's quite possessive.
Oh, so do you get a lot of lady callers?
A lot of hikers with lame excuses. I kind of want to say a lot of hikers with...
Every day I get a hiker with a different excuse. Messed up ankle, sprained wrist. Take yesterday's. Hepatitis.
Hepatitis! Why didn't I think of that? So sexy. Anyway, I'm 23 now. I'll never learn. Do you remember the song that Buster sings at the end of the book?
I wrote it.
I was about to say.
Did you write the music?
What?
It's a novel. You can't hear it.
Yeah.
I could.
What? What? No. No. Sing it.
No way.
Sing it!
No, no.
Sing it under penalty of death.
Please.
Oh, wow.
Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it.
Let's compliment her. I'll sign the book. I don't think she wants that. There.
You have a beautiful voice. I'm sure you're a great singer.
The itch in me hates all that I am. The bitch in you hates all that you are. But when we are together, we hate each other twice as much. That's the reason why we will never part. Which goes to show just how bitchy we are. I never meant to cause you any harm. 'Cause darling, you need no help with that. But it's so fucking funny to see.
What are they, 5 years old? Why are they? Jesus Christ.
Or in your case,
okay, yeah. You could have done that in like 2 seconds. That was way too freaking long of a reaction.
What a wasted beef we didn't team up. Which goes to show just how bitchy we are.
Okay, so let's just recap here. So, strange woman comes to a door of house with a busted ankle, steals wine, trips over cat, and now we're marrying each other because she sang a song. Poorly, I might add. I didn't much care for her singing. It was kind of mediocre. But okay, sure, we'll go with that. I guess he's really lonely.
And then... I don't think I need to go into detail about what happened.
I agree, her singing was lame.
It wasn't the best, but I mean, this is a indie game, so I you know what, it is what it is. I still think that the voice acting is really good in this game. I really do. Having played it all the way through already, I do find that the voice acting is really good. The writing is really good. It's very on par with Alfred Hitchcock's book and his writing in general. And for an adventure game, as I was stating earlier, it is quite long. We're looking at a 20-hour adventure game with this one.
I like the game okay so far.
But yeah, it is a 20-hour adventure game, roughly. So it'll be in multiple parts. And yeah, no, it is a good game. It's kind of slow to the build-up, but it is quite good.
They're your memories. You decide.
Okay, no. I'd rather not feed your morbid curiosity.
But there's something I do want to know. Do you remember the
I actually have never seen a Hitchcock film.
Our brain gathers much more information than we think. Look here.
No. You want to hypnotize me?
Please.
I thought Robert would hire a real professional.
I'm surprised. I mean, he has made some. I mean, Psycho was his. Psycho was an Alfred Hitchcock movie. The Birds was another one that was Alfred Hitchcock. He's done quite a bit of well-known movies and books. So I'm surprised, honestly, that you haven't seen any of those. But he's always been a phenomenal writer and has inspired a lot of.
Then I did see Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho was actually an Alfred Hitchcock movie, both the original and the remake. Technically, any version of Psycho is an Alfred Hitchcock movie because he was the original writer.
You can keep your eyes on me, but a little spiral is too much for you? So let's go back to that day. You wrote a novel a while back, but you've been suffering writer's block for years.
Oh, I totally forgot. Today is my birthday. I'm 21 now, grinning face with sweat.
Birds sing up in the sky.
How did you forget your birthday, dude? What? I mean, granted, there's a lot of shit happening in where you live, so
There's a mug in
it's understandable.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
A comforting
All the
scent.
best. And thank you for tuning in to my live stream on your birthday.
You look at a tree, and suddenly, an idea. Your cat interrupts you, begging for food. And when you go feed it,
I forgot to say about that grinning face with sweat.
Did you do anything special
There's
on your
someone
birthday?
at the door.
Hopefully you had a good time, regardless, and I hope you did have a good birthday.
I'm coming, Samuel!
Please, open the door!
I think I will check out some Hitchcock movies for October.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go see. I'm gonna probably go try to find the actual movie this is based off of, just to see the comparisons, see how truthful this game is to that movie. Because Vertigo was actually a movie by Hitchcock. Granted, this is a modern take on Vertigo.
It hurts.
Because Vertigo is a movie from the
If you
1950s.
could bring me some ice.
So they didn't have computers and cell phones back then.
Hand me your phone and I'll charge it for you.
I'm a big Rod Serling and Twilight Zone fan, so I know I will like them.
I left my car outside the Forest Park entrance. I'll go over there and let you be once the swelling goes down. All right?
Haven't been doing anything yet. I mean, it's 5 am in my country, grinning, squinting face.
Oh, so it's your birthday now. I gotcha. Alright, fair enough. Why do you name your cat Pet? Yes.
you call your cat Pet.
It's short for Petronius.
And does
Hey,
he
that
like
makes-
ginger ale?
What?
Like the one in the door into summer? I read too.
Oh, she's read his book. Okay. I was confused by that statement. So Pet, I thought he was just a douchebag calling his cat Pet, but Pet is a nickname for Petronius. That makes more sense. I thought he was just being a douche. That'd be like me calling my dog Dog. It's just, it's when you don't have respect for your pet.
I didn't even want Pet, but I couldn't say no.
Where did you get him?
Where did you get him?
From Aunt Claire, shortly after moving here. So you don't get lonely.
Fair.
Which is exactly what you were looking for.
I mean, any kind of pet will keep you from being lonely. I mean...
This is my cat. Its name is Cat. It's short for catheter.
For catheter. Hey, Zwex, how you doing? Catheter. Oh, good God. That's a terrible name for a cat. It's more of a name for a grandmother.
Why haven't I seen him around the house?
He'll go missing.
Rod Serling and Hitchcock used the same composer, Bernard Herrmann.
Yeah, so the composer in this is not one of the original Alfred Hitchcock composers, from my understanding. This is a sound-alike composer who is doing a damn good job of sounding like a Alfred Hitchcock composer. Likewise, I stated earlier, a lot of the camera views used in this game, so basically the writers and creators of this game had watched most of Alfred Hitchcock's movies to get the exact same feel with in terms of the camera angle, the lighting, and all that kind of stuff. So when you play this game, you actually feel like you're playing an Alfred Hitchcock movie, but, you know, you're in complete control.
You mentioned a certain Samuel.
He lives a 5-minute drive away, across the forest with his wife.
Nice.
Do you like to drink?
Wine, never on my own.
Why?
People like me better that way.
How did she do it?
I haven't asked her yet.
So these are kind of cool little segments where you hypnotize the lead character and just delve into his memories to dig deeper and learn more backstory behind what just happened. Because sometimes hypnotizing
cross memories is very good.
Sometimes hypnotizing him will yield more results because his brain is not functioning normally. Given that he just got over a traumatic event, barely even got over a traumatic event, he's not remembering things clearly, so that's why we're going in and hypnotizing him to learn more of the backstory.
Psychology.
Just downloaded Vertigo 1958 movie, going to watch it as soon as I'm done watching through Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Nice! Yeah, he is definitely... I'm glad that they're making Alfred Hitchcock games. Because realistically, the last Alfred Hitchcock game they made was many years ago, early 2000s, for PC. And
does he like forgot something about that day and you need to remember it?
Yeah, he's repressing memories, Tom. That's exactly what's going on. So there's certain memories he is repressing for whatever reason, and us as the psychologist are using hypnosis to kind of delve in and pry up those memories so we can learn more of the backstory and learn why he has vertigo and why he's become this recluse, where he just wants to stay in bed all day and doesn't want to do anything.
Is your cell on, Ed?
Yes.
What's the date on the screen?
October 8th.
Why are you so put off by psychology?
If it weren't for my aunt, I'd be dead right now.
Explain.
See you in October 8th, grinning, squinting face.
He didn't even answer her question. Yeah, explain why you think you'd be dead if not for your aunt. You didn't really explain that. She said explain and you just kind of just ignored her.
You bought it at an auction, right? Who had it belong to?
The first American flapper, as F. Scott put it.
Zelda Fitzgerald?
And her husband.
I'm sure you know they both ended up in psychiatric treatment.
He was an alcoholic. He had died of tuberculosis. She had schizophrenia and died in a fire at the insane asylum.
Got it.
I think that voice actor might have an accent, because while he is playing an American character and is doing his best to sound American, Americans don't pronounce it schizophrenia. They pronounce it schizophrenia. So it's my belief, because of him screwing up the pronunciation like that he probably isn't an American voice actor. He may be French. What else do we have to look at here? The tablet, the laptop.
You'd had writer's block for years. How did it feel to write again?
Hopeful, scary.
Will you keep the idea going?
We'll see.
All good?
As I was saying, you have no idea how sorry I am that this didn't work out.
I had to give it a try.
So you did it. I'm cured.
I'm not going to cure you. You are. We'll continue this later. Get some rest?
Poof.
The
smile of the nurse that tore you from your mother's arms. Your first lover, sleepless in an unknown house, in an unknown bed, staring at an unknown body. Spiders lining up to dive into your empty mouth. All of your TV sets aching to be turned on again. A roach scratching its belly with the bristles of your toothbrush. Who doesn't like a good tickle? And then, you hear? Doctor, how long have you been here?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Who's the poem by?
Oh gosh, I like to come up with verses while I work.
Oh, so then this is where Ed gets it from.
Or from my brother, his father. It runs in the family.
Where is his father?
Where did I put the sauce?
Oh, it's right over there. I'll get it.
Oh, don't be silly.
Yeah, Ed's aunt really creeps me the freak out. She's a bit crazy.
Eddie loves 3-bean chili. He used to ask me to make it all the time when he was little.
What about his parents?
What about his parents?
Care to eat lunch with me? I usually
She's
eat
totally
with Ed
changing
upstairs,
the topic.
but it's no big deal if he eats alone for once. Besides, I made enough chili to feed an army.
I appreciate it, but my stomach and spicy food don't really get along.
Nor mine,
I think
actually.
I might need
can't
a
stand
little
spicy
fresh
food.
air to take a break and maybe organize some of my notes.
You should check out the dock. Plenty of sun at this time of day. I'll make you a sandwich.
No, please don't. Probably put rat poison in it.
What do you think about Ed? He's a little stubborn, isn't he? Will he walk soon?
Huh. It's too soon. Too soon. It's
still too soon to venture a hypothesis.
Yeah, it's the first session.
Well, I guess he should just focus on doing his exercises, right?
What exercises?
Ham, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise.
Oh my god, she's changing the subject again. Okay,
I love spicy food, BTW.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Yes, that's
it
perfect.
causes me stomach pains.
Well, if I was able to help him last time, I'm sure a doctor like you will manage.
Help him with what exactly?
You're gonna change the
Vertigo.
Vertigo?
Okay.
Oh, let me tell you, Eddie was never afraid of heights as a child. No pirate captain ever is.
What?
You see that tree? The one with the deck chair? There used to be a little tree house in it.
Oh.
Ed would spend hours on end up
Make
there.
believe.
My brother built it for him. Then Eddie turned it into his very own pirate ship. It was all he could talk about. Pirate this, pirate that. He was obsessed with pirates ever since I got him a book by Salgari. And with his love of pirates came a love of reading, too. And see, that's where the writing began. Mystery solved.
I don't mean to pry, but...
She just giving you random information about editor. That's disturbing.
When did he have
Off you go then, Doctor.
Okay.
Or you might not have time to eat your sandwich.
Thanks. Yeah, she's creepy, and I mean, she has nothing to do with anything. I can say that. The thing is that she hates psychologists even more than Ed does. I believe, if I remember correctly, she's the reason why Ed hates psychologists. I'm pretty sure he even said that earlier on, when she said, "Why do you hate psychologists?" And then he said, because of my aunt." His aunt is pushing ideas into his head that psychologists are bad people. And that's why she's treating you like shit as the psychologist, because she's like, yeah, I don't want you in my house, even though it's not my house. It's Ed's house. I'm just staying there to make food for him and whatever else he needs.
The number you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
That sounded too radio host to be like a voice recording on a phone. The number you are trying to reach is no longer available. It's like, oh, okay. Why do you sound like that? All right, let's look at our notes.
Seeing things, or her phone just changing its size in seconds.
Ed is reluctant
you might be
even
seeing
hostile
things
towards therapy. Why?
I want to say, yeah, you know what? Claire is manipulating him.
Claire is hiding something,
yep.
And it is somehow causing Ed to keep his guard up with me.
Exactly. Claire is not to be trusted.
I've never seen such an intense case of vertigo before.
You know what? It's real, but he's exaggerating it. He's overplaying it. That's what I believe. He's totally overplaying his vertigo. He's making it out to be more than it is.
He's not the first writer I've known to exaggerate his symptoms. To get attention, make people feel sorry for him, make it more realistic in his mind, which is so used to fiction. Does she exist? There are too many details, little things that somehow make sense. Faye exists, or existed. What about that earlier Vertigo episode? And his parents? Something happened in his childhood. But Claire isn't going to tell me. Maybe Robert? Or Ed himself, if I can break through this wall he's put up. I'll have to give it a try.
I don't know if I really want to eat this sandwich. Why do I feel like it's got, like, poison in it or something? Well, maybe it's just a sandwich. Never mind. She just keels over. Huh? Alright.
Okay, now I've got 5 Hitchcock movies downloading. You've sent me down a rabbit hole.
There you go. Everyone, in my opinion, should see Hitchcock movies at least once. Because he's an amazing writer.
Who am I speaking to?
Dr. Lomas?
Who is this?
It's Sheriff Reyes. Dr. Leonard gave me your number.
How are you, Sheriff?
Look, I don't want you to breach patient-doctor confidentiality or anything, but if something comes up in your conversations with Miller...
Is Ed under investigation? Is he the suspect of a crime?
No, not exactly.
If I understood correctly, Ed hasn't committed any crime.
Well, we'll have to see about that. So, will you give me a hand?
Oh, that's a glitch. They screwed up the audio there.
I don't
The
think
Birds
so,
is such a
Sheriff.
legit horror movie. And I love ambiguous endings.
I would settle for anything at all.
As a psychologist, you have doctor-patient confidentiality. Unless a client or a patient comes into a psychology lesson and says, "Hey, doc."
Birds now. Never seen it.
So unless so fun fact here, in a psychology session, I haven't been to one myself, but I know all about it, having learned about that kind of stuff in school and everything. So when you're a patient of a psychologist, they're under strict patient doctor confidentiality. They aren't supposed to discuss any of your sessions with friends, family, or law enforcement unless you openly admit in the psychology session that you murdered someone or something like that. That's the only time. Otherwise, they can't say anything. So that cop saying, "Hey, can you tell me what this guy said during your psychology session," when he wasn't guilty of a crime and isn't a suspect in an investigation, entitles me to say no. That, nope, sorry, you're on your own, because you know what? That's a breach of doctor-patient confidentiality, and yeah, you're not getting that kind of shit from me.
I'm on my way to his neighbors as we speak.
The Franklins?
Nick, you there?
Sorry, I've got to go. What is it this time, Adam?
Tell me you saw my email with the slogan proposals.
Yeah, great stuff, kid. I'm not sure which one I like the best.
I like the sixth one.
Yeah. That one was,
Vote for Sheriff Reyes, the sneaky bastard who would have known there were only 3 slogans if he'd read the...
Adam, do I have to tell your aunt and uncle you have no respect for your elders?
You at the ranch yet?
I'm on my way.
Look, if anyone asks,
Burn,
I was
grinning,
working
squinting
on Saturday
face.
night, okay? I skipped the monthly dinner.
Hello, Samuel. Did you know your nephew is a sneaky bastard?
You wouldn't dare.
Hey, I'll check that out once I got a signal again. Okay?
So Reyes is the second character we play as. So we play as Ed, we play as this Ed psychologist, and now we play as Sheriff Reyes. Actually, all 3 characters are really likable, and the sheriff is not a bad or corrupt sheriff. He's actually really by the book and is out to help everybody. So he's actually a really likable character in this. So this is the home of Samuel and Samuel Franklin and his wife, who have not been heard from in quite a while. So the sheriff is here to just check in on them, make sure they're okay. They're an elderly couple, and they're the neighbors of Ed, the writer that we were just in the house of. So they live right next door to him.
Why do I get The Walking Dead flashbacks?
Oh, no, there's no... just pure coincidence, I think. There's no relation or no correlation or relation to the Walking Dead.
Adam, were you planning on fishing with your uncle anytime soon?
No. Why? He hasn't invited me since I told him about Marcelo.
No reason. Just curious.
It's probably for the best, to be honest.
It's very strange that the keys are still in the car and the car is loaded up to go fishing. That's the first sign that there's something going on. We got a tractor over here. I don't see anything too unusual in here. Oh! Knight chess piece. Oh, come on. I guess we're going off to the barn. The camera's just like, no, go here now. This is more important.
Samuel! Are you there? It's me, Sheriff Reyes.
The barn is pretty huge.
Yeah, it is. Apologies for a delayed response there. I have my...
Sorta looks like a Telltale game. Maybe that's what is causing the Walking Dead flashbacks.
It's very similar to Telltale, yes. That's the kind of style they're going for. Yeah, it's very similar to a classic Telltale adventure game, or even like Life is Strange and those kind of games. Also, damn, this horse is dying, dude. Wow, this horse... Oh, this poor thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there. Tranquilo. Shit.
Yeah, we're definitely going to save this horse, that's for sure.
How long have you been here like this?
Sad to see. As a kid growing up, we had a barn with horses. Still have the barn, but no more horses.
Yeah, which again is a hint towards the fact that the owners of this property, something's happened to them. That's literally why else would you neglect a horse and, you know, have your keys in your car like you were going away somewhere, and very suspicious. Let's give him some water.
At JRock 21,122, that's sad.
El gusto es mío.
So those carrots are still good. Everything else has gone moldy. So let's feed him some carrots. He needs his energy back up. I'm gonna overdose him on carrots.
Despacio.
Yay, I've seen a horse die of old age when I was young. It was devastating.
I don't think he's necessarily dying. I just think he's just dirty and not. He's maybe slightly malnourished. I don't know. See, we don't know how long he's been without food and water for. I'm just going to keep on feeding him until it tells me not to. Because, God only knows how long he's been like this for. Let's say he looks healthy though. He looks alert and healthy. So I think we've saved this guy.
Vegetable starts to rot.
Yeah, but those aren't rotting yet. It's just the carrots are still good. It's the apples and the potatoes, and I don't know what the top ones are. Onions, I guess. Okay, so it's telling me not to get any more carrots. So I think he's good now.
No running for now. Get your strength back.
Yeah, he seems better. All right, we have successfully saved a horse's life. Let's continue investigating. Okay. Alright, but you're right, this is a very big barn. A very, very big barn.
Carrots are part of the root, so they stay good for much longer than fruits.
What do we got here? Ah, there's the picture of my partner.
Adam, care to tell me why my assistant graduated with blue hair?
No. I told my Aunt Esther to get rid of that picture. I made a bet with Marcello. If I graduated before he finished his thesis, I had to do it. Where'd you find it?
I'll tell you later.
So yeah, Adam, my partner, this is his aunt and uncle's house. So I don't know why he wouldn't investigate this himself, because he is a cop as well, but whatever. I guess we're investigating. Oh, yeah, because he's in a meeting. He did say that, actually. Apparently we're pestering him during his meeting to ask him about a photo. I mean, that's what I would do. Just totally just pester this guy and be like, hey, by the way, what's with the blue hair? Guy would be so confused. He's like, what? There's a glove on the hay bill. That's not necessarily suspicious, though. We got one more floor to check out, and then we'll check out the house. I don't think there's anything over here. Nah, this is all just storage. We do have a window over here, and we got stairs going up. Let's check out the window.
Adam?
Hold on, Nick. Sorry, I'm back. Everything okay?
The big tree. In the field behind the barn. Who's under it?
Oh. My cousin Leonard. I never met him. What was it, 50 years ago? He was stillborn. My aunt almost died. They had to remove her uterus or ovaries or something. Nick? You still there?
Sounds terrible. Thanks, man. I'll see you at the station.
That was an odd reaction. I feel like that brought back memories of something that happened to Reyes. Traumatized memories. Also, damn, do not lose your footing here, dude. What? Okay, there's the other glove. Is there anything else up here to look at? The sky. Birds! Okay. I get it. It's a reference to Alfred Hitchcock's movie The Birds. I understand that, but there's no bearing to that and what's going on here. Still a cute reference, I suppose.
Nick, you there? Just a reminder, you got a meeting with the mayor in half an hour.
Oh, no.
Hey, I can hear Frankie Lane. How is he?
I don't think your uncle's taking very good care of him.
Seriously? The old man is really losing it. You'll be here on time, right?
You better fill in for me, all right?
Again? Sneaky bastard.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of more important. Why are you getting so angry? We're investigating your uncle's house, where he has turned up missing. Why would you care? Just be like, okay, don't start insulting me. I mean, you could have investigated this place yourself. It's your uncle's house. But instead you send me, and then bitch at me because I'm not coming into this stupid meeting because I want to make sure your uncle's alright. And he obviously isn't. His phone lines have been cut. Yeah. That is suspicious. Also, why was there a click there instead of him going, What? Oh, he's not going to radio it in. He changed his mind. He doesn't want to panic his partner in a meeting. That makes sense. I would have still told him.
I know it's not your kind of game, but Overwatch 2 released today and I have been trying to get into the freaking game for 8 hours.
Oh yeah, no, dude, no. I play a lot of online games actually, but no, for new releases that are online, oftentimes the servers get so bogged down. I would wait a day or two and then try going on. Don't do it the day of release, because a lot of times the servers will get bogged down in online games.
Blizzard was hit DOS attacked today.
Oh shit, that's even worse. Well, that sucks. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Okay, the door is left unlocked. That's interesting. Or is it? Wait, is it unlocked? Enter. Oh no, it is unlocked. Okay. Oh, bit of a jerkiness there. Loading the game, obviously. Very good. Keep your hands on your gun. You don't know what we're going to see in here. Wow, this house is like right out of the 1950s, dude. This is not a modern looking house at all. Wait, why is there no... Oh, I'm a vampire. I knew it. I knew it. I am a vampire. That is why I have no reflection. That's the only legitimate excuse. That is some nasty ass looking food. Well, that's disturbing.
Vampire, huh? But why you don't react to a sunlight?
Shh. Details, details.
Well, at least they didn't rob you.
Yeah, that's true. They did. Whoever was in here didn't rob you. They just made you disappear, apparently.
He looks like he could be named Vlad.
Photograph. Got various rooms here. This looks like a
Vlad with a Spanish accent, grinning, squinting
with a
face.
Spanish accent. Hello, I'm Vladimir. We are going to investigate this home. Yeah. Our little angel, what? Save us from heaven.
Grinning, squinting face.
Our little angel, save us from heaven. Alright. Very, very, very poetic. What does that say? Sewing is my therapy. Well, I mean, whatever works for you. Gaming is my therapy. Alright. That is a faucet that's leaking. Are we just gonna turn it off and not investigate the house? Okay, cool. Yep. Gotta make sure that there's no running water. Don't forget to flush. Wait, so while they're sitting on the toilet, they just read magazines on animal adventures and houses. Okay.
I know the color, I know the place, I find no side, I didn't whisper, unravel the walk, to take it away. Pieces, no matter how far.
Okay, so that now that makes sense. So that's just the alarm, the snooze alarm turned on. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. My dad used to have one of those radios where you just set it to turn on the radio at a certain time to wake up. All right, so and we got another mirror with no reflection. That's in this day and age. That's kind of for an indie game I can understand, but for AAA games I can't. Because we're in the stage of video games where we have ray tracing and everything, so you should be able to get real-time reflections and everything. And when games don't do it and they're AAA, it's just deemed laziness. What the hell is that? Ah, a house coat. Alright. Well, he's like, I can't believe I fell for that. She's got a baby's room here. Get in there. Anything suspicious in here? It's a fox. Arrest it. Ah, the baby that was killed in stillborn. Or whatever. Damn. That's kind of sad. Wow. Just aggressively slam that door. Hey, it's Ed. Ed and the farmer who owns this property. So we at least know that Ed's been here. The writer. The one who's with the psychologist. Alright. So one more room to check, which is, I believe, this leads to the basement. Alrighty, so we're checking out the basement. There's nothing really over here. We obviously smell something, so that's never a good sign. If you're smelling anything in a house where somebody goes missing, that usually implies there's a dead body.
Nick, the mayor just left. Fill you in? Nick? Everything all right?
Oh no. Damn you.
It'll go back to that. It's like this is done in an Alfred Hitchcock style, so they do it to keep you in suspense. I thought that was my phone for a second. All right, that's kind of funny.
Hi Nolo.
We're gonna answer that. What are we doing? All right. Turn off and get going. She dozed off.
I was just going to call you. Ed's waiting.
What? Ed's waiting. I thought we were done for the day. Colonel, it's a dead body. Oh wow, it's the farmer. The farmer's head's been blown off. Blown open, whatever. Not blown off. He's been shot in the head. Adam. Oh.
But how did that happen?
We don't know yet. Well, I know, but I'm not going to spoil it. Let Adam know first. It's only the polite thing to do.
Adam, you need to come here. Your uncle's brain has been blasted across the carpet.
I have to tell you something. I'm in the basement.
Okay, hold on. How is he waiting for me if he's asleep? This damn aunt, I swear to God. Aunt, whatever.
Ed?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's definitely been waiting for me.
Shall we start?
Throw something at him.
Maybe you took too long for going there, grinning, squinting face.
What'd you want to know?
Oh, he's not even asleep.
What you played? How high up?
What?
The treehouse is beautiful.
Thanks. There is no treehouse there anymore, though.
It was.
Yeah, I was about to say. You're looking at a treehouse that doesn't exist, ma'am. The treehouse is beautiful. There's no treehouse there anymore. You're not a very observant psychologist. Yeah, back then it was there. I love how the camera is going up and down, symbolizing waves for a pirate ship. That's pretty cool. That's true Alfred Hitchcock fashion right there. He was always really smart with that kind of camera work.
All right, scallywags. Now we've got him. Heave ho! Flanagan, re-hook.
It's not in your cabin, Captain Roberts.
Blame me, Flanagan. I can't board that ship without me hook.
It's back on Skull Island, Captain.
You better bring it to me soon, unless you want to end up as shark bait.
Bud, come to my office, please.
Okay, Dad. Flanagan, get all hands on deck.
Aye, Captain.
Governor Miller requires me present at the forecastle to discuss highly important matters.
I'll go to sleep cause I'm just passing out. See ya, waving hand.
All right, Tom, you have a wonderful night and happy birthday. And I'll see you soon. Take care. We'll stay the course. Arr, we be right on cars.
Single inch?
What?
Grade? Nah. Do not change the
A single
course
inch?
a tiny bit.
Don't change the course a single inch. All right.
Flanagan, take the helm. Or must I take care of everything?
Okay. What are we at here? We're at 1 hour and 56 minutes. So we're going to end this in a little tiny bit. I always like to stream for at least 2 hours.
If I keep piling up treasures, relics, and talismans, I'll have to start sleeping on deck.
Damn, you've got a lot of treasure there, sir. Where are you taking all this from?
Spanish dollars to buy me own island.
Yes, the finest treasures in all the land. Take your spyglass and look for more treasure.
What do you see? Trees.
The Skull Island market looks quiet this time of... Well, blow me down. Is that the Hatter Richard Longfinger Evans trying to sell me a hook?
Yes, it clearly is, even though I saw nobody. Alright, Cutlass.
And you must not forget your pirate hat.
One-of-a-kind article crafted by Richard Longfinger Evans, the best hatter on Skull Island. The one who caught me off guard and stole me hook from me pack.
Well, we'd better go get that hook back then. So let's head down there and grab our hook. See, it was never... So the whole rain and overcast is his imagination. That's really well done. So there's no... It's not even raining. It's all in his mind. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that feature. Alright. So let's head down to the beach, which is where he claims his hook is.
The scoundrel who stole me hook is distracted. I must exercise caution and... Richard Longfinger Evans. You're the filthiest scum in the Caribbean. Rats! You found me! Of course. Now. Be grateful that I'm as generous as I am brave. By the way, the hat is fine, thank you.
Oh, look at our pirate yacht.
Even the most fearsome pirate ships need lifeboats, because anyone can have a bad day.
I mean, that's true. Hey,
I've got crew members stationed all over the Caribbean to gather intelligence on my enemies. What good tidings bring ye, pirate spy Tremble Neck? Not a sea monster in sight, since you vanquished Thousand-Sucker Kraken, Captain Roberts.
Agreed. Alright. I think that's all we can do down here. Oh, wait, who's that? I thought I heard something just click over here to look at. Oh, Franklin Ranch.
On the other side of that lake is the Franklin Ranch. The best place in the world. We play chess and pirates. I ride the horse and the tractor. And I even get to eat apple pie. I miss it. Haven't been there for a while.
That's the ranch. That's the farm that we were investigating at with Sheriff Reyes earlier. Okay, cool. So it's not next door to them. It's just across the lake. It's still pretty close, but I was led to believe that it was like literally next door. It's clearly not. So let's head. What are my objectives here? Go up to the governor's cabin. All right, so that would be the dad's bedroom. So let's head up there.
Now is a good time to wet me whistle. I'm as thirsty as...
Are you there? You coming up?
Yes, Dad. Juicy blue, juicy blue. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Juicy blue, juicy blue. Oh man, there's no more. Though I'd even drink it warm.
Ah, juicy blue. Okay, all right. Whatever that is, some kind of a drink. I'm assuming it's just blueberry juice. All right. You even drink it warm? Are you implying that it's in the pantry?
Juicy blue, please, please.
Nope. Sorry. You're out of
Man,
luck.
there's no more here either. Now, what do I drink?
Bleach. No. Water? I mean, that's what I would drink if you're thirsty. A nice cold glass of water.
Ah.
I'm sure the father can wait. Let's explore down here, see if there's anything to interact or look at. Oh, Grandma and Grandpa.
I miss them. And I'm sure Mom misses them too.
I'm assuming they're dead. Chimney.
This winter we ran out of firewood and brought the heater inside. It was fun. Well, not really.
Yeah. Alright. So this is the same house that Ed is living in now. So he's clearly kept his parents' home. Remodeled it, obviously. It looks a bit different, but it's still the same home.
I used it to contact international spies and crack their codes. Then I got older and became a pirate. Mom is always getting on my case for leaving my stuff lying around, but lately she leaves her stuff around too. Dad doesn't like constantly moving from one house to the other, but when his book gets published, he'll leave his job in San Francisco and will stay here for good. Being a grown-up is cool because you can drive motorcycles. But it's also not cool because you spend half the day shaving and things like that. When I grow up, I only want to be a grown-up for the things I like.
I mean, isn't that what most grown-ups want? They just want to be grown up for the things they like, which is an unrealistic viewpoint. Also, damn, that is an old TV. It's the camera.
I've barely used it since I quit international espionage. Maybe another day.
Okay. So you were James Bond in a former life?
This is where it all started, before I played a kid's game, spies and stuff. Well, better late than never. Aunt Claire made me promise to call her if I ever found a real treasure. She says I pester her with calls, but she cracks up, so... What good tidings bring ye, pirate spy Yanez de Gomera? Your enemies fear ye, and peace reigns supreme, Capitan Robertos.
Yeah?
Dad?
Buddy! You knocked so softly that I barely even heard you. Come and say hi the way we do. Remember the Pirate Brotherhood secret handshake? There is no lost cause. As long as there's one remaining madman who fights for it. The Pirate Brotherhood. All right, that was just a warm-up. Now let's try it again, one more time. There is no lost cause. As long as there's one remaining madman who fights for it.
What? I'm pressing the buttons properly.
Okay,
what's going on?
The third time is the charm, my man. There is no lost cause.
I'm doing it properly. What's going on here?
As long as there's one remaining madman.
I don't know why we can't just talk normally without having to do this stupid pirate code handshake.
The Pirate Brotherhood.
Now see, it's messing up all the time. That's strange.
You know what? We'll get there. Just give it time.
Yeah.
Open the window for me, will ya? Secret handshakes are like everything else. The more you practice, the better you get. Anyway, do you have something you want to tell me?
Sorry I took so long, but
Well, you could have taken less time, for sure.
Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. How's your morning? More productive than mine, I hope.
Yeah, but I got really thirsty and wanted to drink a huge glass of juicy blue. There wasn't any left, and I had to drink water. Pirates don't drink water.
The worst! And I thought I had it bad, not finishing this never-ending chapter. But you know what? As soon as I'm done, we'll go buy 5 gallons of juicy blue.
Whoa.
By the way, do you...
And when you finish the novel, can we go on a trip?
Yes, start thinking about where you want to go. And now, what would you say if... Is Mom back from the store?
Mm-mm.
Nice. What do you say you go to the garage and bring me a... You know what? Oh, and the most important thing is that nobody can ever know.
Nobody?
Nobody. It's our secret.
A secret pirate brotherhood
Exactly. A secret pirate brotherhood pact.
Signed in blood.
Signed in... ink. Wait.
Ink?
You'll see. Ink. Okay, so what could the symbol of the Pirate Brotherhood be?
The jeer at the end of the world.
Excellent choice. Let's do it.
It's awesome.
Secret pact?
Secret pact.
All right then, hurry up. You know your mission.
Captain, the thing we are looking for, I'm not clear on part of it.
Explain yourself, Flanagan.
Could you describe it to me?
Well, I don't know. A little like this?
Yeah, that narrows it down.
Of course, Captain, but...
It looks a little like this, and is like this, and it's like this. But it's this and not like this.
But where exactly?
That is the question, Flanagan. The governor is constantly changing its location.
Oh, it's so much clearer to me now, but...
Enough questions, Flanagan. Start looking.
Well, it's not here.
It was an accident. Dang it, not here either.
The secret must be kept.
You're not fooling me, little bird. Mom! Where?
Eddie? What are you doing? You know I don't like you playing in here. It's dangerous. Eddie?
I was looking for the hook Dad gave me because...
The hook?
Yeah, the hook.
Okay, whatever. I don't want to know. Do as you please.
Mom.
Well, just finish what you're doing and come to the kitchen when you're done and help me with the groceries, okay?
Captain Roberts, in a desperate attempt to keep his word for the governor, had made enemies of Captain Morgan, a valuable ally. I must get her back, he said to himself, but first I have a mission to complete, and Morgan can't find out.
And that is how you fall down and kill yourself. Luckily he doesn't, but, you know, it's not exactly the safest way to go up to your father's bedroom.
Ed, dude, are you crazy? Why did you climb up if you've already fallen once?